Yeah, so it's kind of on two separate tracks for me in a sense, because I feel like it works a little bit different if I'm editing for someone versus if I'm just, deciding to make a video for myself or just like using clips that I have access to in the meantime. I will say if it's 100% up to me and, it's just a spur of the moment, almost like inspiration, it really comes from like the soundtrack primarily for me. A lot of music that I listen to on a daily basis, like I really like music with a lot of imagery that you can kind of visualize scenes to. And like every now and then, pretty often to be honest, I come across music and, a sense of imagery that they evoke that I just think like, wow, that would look amazing in a video. And I don't really have the means to do things in live action to the same extent. So Halo for me is largely that like creative outlet at the moment.
Right.
And then when it comes to like somebody else, for example, it really just comes down to like, I pretty much always let other people pick their soundtrack. If it's a soundtrack that I don't think will work at all, I'm pretty brutally honest with them. But for the most part, I want it to be music that the player also likes a ton. So I really just go off of, the clips that they're providing me, the kind of like energy or intensity I get from the clips or their gameplay, plus the soundtrack that they provide me is usually a pretty solid basis to start kind of like conceptualizing what the vibe of the video is going to be like.
Gotcha. That's really challenging because I know a lot of editors, they will only edit to music that they choose, that they like. It's interesting that you're flexible enough to work with the soundtrack that a player desires.
Yeah, 100%.
Really cool.
I don't fault anyone for using their own music exclusively. Like it's a pretty deeply personal process when you're working through that stuff, but I consider it a nice challenge, especially because like I've done some freelance editing work before. Your client's never going to let you pick the soundtrack, for example. Like it's pretty much having to work with what's in front of you. So I consider it an interesting creative challenge. And then on top of that, I never want to make a video for somebody else that they go, wow, this video is great, but I hate the song. Right?
Yeah, that's true.